Welcome back to the K-League Services channel. I am Thelma. I am thrilled today to bring you the second part of the Clivia video. The first part was uploaded about 2 weeks ago, and that covered the general growing requirements as well as some background information on Clivia. Now, in this video, I am going to show you how easy it is to propagate Clivia from divisions as well as to plant it in a bed that we've already prepared. So, let's head on over to that bed. And here are the Clivias that were in the wrong place for too long. The section in the courtyard that was getting a lot of shade and too much moisture. But since I forgot to take a picture of the before of where the Clivias were in the previous location, I've put them here temporarily for over the last 2 days or so to, I guess, give you an idea of how they look, the clumps. The mother plant had sent out quite a few babies, and after about 2 years they were growing this closely together and made quite a good green display, but we're aiming to give it the ideal conditions so it will start to bloom. I have created this little bed here which simulates the ideal conditions, I'm hoping. What I've done is fill the bed with a lot of coarse compost matter, a lot of organic matter. A little bit of soil was thrown in, but this is very porous. It has the nutrients, it has broken down manure, and in short order it too will be decomposed into compost, and I'll top up the bed as we go along. I'm now just going to take this up so that we can examine in greater detail what a 2-year-old clump of Clivia looks like. It has some really nice healthy fleshy roots. Quite a few young plants are attached to the mother plant. These young plants are sometimes called offsets or pups. I'm counting 7. Pretty good. And I'll take them off shortly to plant in the bed. So I'm going to examine the second clump. Nice healthy roots, but this one has 2 babies. And once I can take them off without stressing the mother plant, I'll be taking them off also. This single young Clivia plant was taken off of a mother plant about a year ago, so it's the first time it's blooming, and I'm really happy to see it. Gives us a chance to look at the early stages of the Clivia bloom. Starts much lower in the throat than its cousin, the Hippiastrum amaryllis, and I'm already seeing 7 coming up. And here's a little fellow I'd rather not see, a baby caterpillar, which is not good news because certainly we can expect some leaf damage and maybe even some damage to the flowers. And it's something that I'll have to keep a close eye on and control before it gets out of hand. And since I'm going to be transplanting it, so I have a good population in the bed, just a good opportunity to uproot and see what's going on. Now, Clivia, I wouldn't recommend you uproot a plant just when it starts to bloom. Shouldn't have done that, but let's sacrifice in the name of demonstration. But the roots, even though they were in the pot, they were not yet in any stress. They hadn't started to curl around the pot. So this would have stayed in that pot for at least another 2 years, but I want them all together in the bed. So let's move on to splitting these up and transplanting them into the bed. Let me start with the largest of the mother plants. I'm going to hold the mother plant at the base and gently apply pressure to the pup until the pup separates from the mother plant. The second pup breaks away even easier than the first one. And note that they detach with quite a few roots. Let me quickly finish the separation of the pups from the mother plants. I'll slow down a bit here to show you the base of a mother plant. If you look closely, you see something like a base plate, similar to what we'll see in amaryllis, and the pups come off from that base plate. The last step in preparing the planting materials, I'll remove the older leaves, the lower leaves from the mother plant. From these 2 mother plants, we're going to have 10 suckers. 3, 6, 10 suckers. So all in all, 12 clivias are going to be planted in this strip of bed. I'll only do 2 and then complete the others off camera. Let me start at the widest section of the bed. The first planting hole is going to be rather large, at least 6 inches deep and about 12 inches wide, to be able to accommodate the larger of the 2 mother plants. Notice that the hole is wide enough and deep enough to accommodate all of the roots. And to complete the planting, I will just replace the medium so that all the roots are covered, and then I'll firm it around the base of the plant, firm it in place so that when we water, the mother plant will not be dislodged. Alright, as easy as that, let me proceed to the second plant. The planting hole will be much smaller since we are dealing with a relatively small offset. So, cover firm and proceed to the next ones. I'm going to do the remaining 10 off camera. Come back with the watering. I'm going to take my time with the watering. Since this is the first watering after transplanting, I want it to permeate through the entire root zone, throughout the entire bed, because we want to settle the plants in place, and for sure we don't want those roots to be drying out. We've completed the hands-on section of this video, and the plants are looking settled in the bed already, aren't they? Here's a look at what the bed looks like immediately after planting. I'll be paying very close attention to them as they grow, and of course I'll share the developments, both the growth and any problems that may occur. I'll share those developments with you in subsequent videos. For viewers who have much more experience with this plant than we do, please feel free to comment and share your experience with us and the viewers. So that's it for another Calyx video. We hope you found the information useful, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and for those of you who may not have subscribed as yet, we are really inviting you to do so. So until the next video, I am Thelma, sitting beside our new Clivia bed, saying thanks for watching, take care, and bye-bye.